PC Amateur Guy back here for another video for the Ophion Elite Case from Vaginik. Just picked this up for $4, $4.50 tax, so about $5. This is the male that I need, and this is the Molex that I need to connect our ARGB that's in the bottom there. And you can tell this is a male. I had a female version. You can tell this is a male because this piece is sticking out. So if you're sticking something into some hole, then the hole is the female, and the male is when when there's something sticking out. So I'm not trying to sound, just saying how it is. And then I got these 4 of these light wings, 140 meter high speed. I'm gonna put this into the Ophion case. It's 140 millimeter. As a rule of thumb, 140 millimeters will always be better cooler than 120 because that case can fit 140 or 120. I'm going to maximize the air flow with 140s, and airflow here CFM is 75, and CFM for meters cube per H. Honestly, I don't know what that means, but it's 127.9. I was looking at the other fan specs, and this one's pretty high up there, and the air pressure is about 2.45, which means it's good for radiators. And it's also a 4-pin, so I'm probably gonna do a fan splitter with all 4 of these. So I'm just gonna put it in one header, so they'll all be the same speed, and it goes up to 1800 RPMs. dBA is 30.5. I don't know what the starting is. I heard it starts in the low RPMs for quietness, but yeah, I wanted the best, and these are $15 a piece right now at Canon Computers on sale for half price. So I couldn't resist. So let's these are the new Lightwings LX 140 millimeters. So I'm gonna put those 4 into my case, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I haven't connected the fans yet, but I connected the Molex on the bottom of the case. So this is the SATA to the Molex to the bottom of the case, and so that will give power to their RGB, that white light there. So let's turn this baby on and see what happens, shall we? Look at that. That is pretty. Yeah, it looks cool. So the RGB is pretty cool. To the bottom there. So you just need a 1 Molex connector to SATA if your power supply doesn't have a SATA adapter. Just keep in mind that this one here is the female one that I originally had. You need the male one. This is the wrong one, so you need the male to the Molex, which I got here, and it looks pretty cool. So there's a 2-pin on the bottom there that you need to connect that to the motherboard, to the reset, and then that will allow you to control the ARGB software if you want to use software. And another cool thing about this is you can actually change this button here. This is probably the RGB controller. So let's try that. Holding it down. Yeah, so it's not working because you need that reset connection to the motherboard. That's why it's not working. So this should work. It's not working, so I'm missing some kind of connection, to be honest, but I'm not too concerned about that. I'll update you later on another video if I figure that out, but I'm gonna connect the fans now, and yeah, let's see what happens. Be right back. Okay, so just took it out of the case, the fan, out of the box. Comes with 4 screws. And yeah, it looks pretty nice. So Just the standard 25mm thickness, 140. Comes with an ARGB splitter, so you can daisy chain it, and then just one fan header. So let me install this, and I'll be right back. Okay, just trying to install this as a intake fan to cool the VRM, and I can't. It's actually very tight, and it's hitting against the motherboard in the bottom there, and I don't think I can install this here. So the only way I could actually install this is to remove the motherboard, and then install this fan, and then put the motherboard, because I think it just has just enough 25mm of space, and I can't force it in anymore because it's just touching on all the other cables. So I guess the moral of the story, or this exercise, is for this case it looks like you have to install the fans first, or you can use 50mm in width. So this is 25, right? If this was 15, then it would fit in no problem. So that's probably what I'm going to have to do. So I'm going to remove the motherboard, put these fans in, and see if I can be successful. Be right back. So I tried to install 140 here, and it just won't fit. It doesn't matter how you do it. So I'm not sure why the specs says it could take a 140, but it just doesn't fit. Unless you can put a slim, I'm guessing a slim fan in there would fit, but a regular 25mm won't. And also installed the exhaust here, no, actually intake, and it doesn't fit either. I'm not sure if it's an engineering issue, but when I put this fan here like this, it's just there's no way it lines up the 4 holes to the holes to screw them in. So I just screwed the two. I was only able to use the 120 hole and screw the 140, and it seems to be very sturdy. So I'm just gonna do that, but just something to be mindful of. I think maybe it's an engineering thing. It just doesn't line up properly, so you can't screw the 4 screws for the fans on this side either, just 2. So I'm gonna just keep going and be right back. Okay, so I was able to install the bottom fan there. It's actually 140 is a pretty big fan, and it's good. This one, the holes do line up actually. As you can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. The top one doesn't because of this silver piece back here. It just doesn't line up. So anyway, just wanted to bring that up. I'm gonna connect all these, and you're gonna have to check out another video to see the performance of these fans in another video. Thanks for watching.